Is Kentucky a good place to live in 2026? Yes or no? I'm going to give you the real answer, not just the highlight reels, okay? So let's start off with the biggest reason people are moving to the state of Kentucky, and that is affordability. Kentucky is one of the most affordable states in the entire country. Median home prices are roughly $215,000 to $225,000 in 2026. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Steve Paytek, realtor with Keller Williams Commonwealth, and today we're going to be answering one of the most researched questions about the state of Kentucky. Is Kentucky actually a good place to live in 2026, or is it just cheap for a reason? Because the truth is, a lot of people are moving here right now, and not everyone understands why. Let's break it down. Q1 2026, these are the median home prices. Again, $215,000 to $225,000. So we need put a little more emphasis on that. Right here, right? The cost of living is about 10 to 15% lower than the US average. Property taxes are still relatively low. What does this mean for you specifically? You can still buy a real house here, not just a shoebox, right? And for first-time home buyers, families, investors, this is one of the few markets left in the nation where the numbers still make sense. Where should you actually live in the state? Well, that kind of just depends on what you're after in terms of where you're at, either in your life or your lifestyle or your work, or any number of these three factors, right? If you want city life, you might gravitate towards Louisville for the jobs, the food scene, or bourbon culture. Okay, or Lexington. Lexington also has Lexington has college town energy, a strong economy. Richmond, Kentucky, again, it's a growing area. Richmond and Lexington have the college town energy and strong economies. If you want affordable small town living, Middlesboro, home of Bell County, Somerset, Campbellsville, Moorhead, Berea, Kentucky, also just south of Richmond in the Madison County sphere, right? Berea's great for that. Lower prices, slower pace, more space. If you want the waterfront, you're looking into like Bardstown, there's Frankfort, scenic capital city, there's Paducah, arts, riverfront living, right? So it supports quite a number of things. Growing job opportunities in healthcare, manufacturing, logistics, agriculture and the equine, and events. This is where Kentucky really stands out, is the outdoor access. Think Red River Gorge, think Mammoth Cave, Cumberland Falls. And then branching from there is the culture. There's the bourbon industry, there's a growing food scene. Each major city is going to support a plethora of options. It just depends where in the city you're looking. The biggest events in the state, the one that is known internationally, is the Kentucky Derby. And then there are also additional festivals across the state. Just depends on what kind of festival you're after. Whether you're after a festival for apples, whether you're after festivals for kettle corn, spring leaves, fall leaves. I mean, it just depends. There's a variety of festivals. Bourbon festivals, baby. Bourbon festivals. That's where it's at. And yes, you will experience all four seasons across the state of Kentucky, sometimes all within a single week. People inside the state understand this. People outside looking in are sometimes surprised by it, but it's just a fact. You're going to experience, depending on where you live, you can experience winter, spring, summer, and fall in 7 days. And it is, it's quite an opportunity. Nowhere else in the world quite like it. Now, if we're being completely honest, Kentucky isn't perfect. There are some rural areas where there are fewer job opportunities. Public infrastructure does vary by region, and you need to really pick your location carefully, depending on what you're after. Do a little data digging to understand the pros and cons of each city, of course, right? Data is key. So if you choose the right area, the value is hard to beat. So To circle back around, is Kentucky a good place to live in 2026? And to answer that, yes, an overwhelming yes, it is. And the key factors to circle back on are 1, affordability, 2, space, 3, nature, and 4, community. And if you're not trying to live in a hyper expensive metro, Kentucky is still one of the best value states in America right now. If you're thinking about moving to Kentucky or buying a home here, I will be happy to assist you with that. My name is Steve Paytak, Realtor with Keller Williams Commonwealth. You can call or text me and find my information below. Let's find the place that's right for you, where you're at in your life, your lifestyle needs, or your job. Whatever the case might be, let's help you get that figured out for your new home in Kentucky. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.